So it's a new year and there is a new Purge. How did we see this coming? Hey, what's up guys, it's Zach, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Purge Anarchy. The Purge Anarchy is written and directed by James DeMonico, who wrote the first Purge, and it stars Frank Grillo, and it was released in 2014. It's 1 year later from the first Purge, and this time around a group of strangers are stranded on the streets during commencement. Some willing and some unwilling. So as you saw in my review for the first Purge movie, I was a little disappointed by it. And it wasn't only me. Almost everybody that I talked to had said that they were somewhat disappointed in the first film, so when I found out that they were making a second one, I was a little confused as to why. I just kept thinking to myself, why are they making a second one? Because the first one got bad reviews, and it was sort of clear that nobody really enjoyed it. But then the Hollywood mindset started to sink in. The first film only cost $3 million to make and then took in over $60 million at the box office. It should be pretty clear during this day and age that reviews do not matter. So let's get to the movie. So this movie, as I said, takes place 1 year after the first Purge, which is a good thing because now you don't have to go and watch the first Purge movie in order to watch this one. There are new character arcs, and it's really exciting because this time we're actually out on the streets during the Purge, which is what everyone expected the first one to be. I think this time around the creators of the first movie actually took the time to listen to their fans and were like, you know what? I think that these people might be right. And it's very rare that the gods of Hollywood actually listen to the people that live down the hill. I will say that the Purge Anarchy does have more twists and turns than the first one, but does that mean that it's actually good? That's ultimately what this review is going to come down to, right? So I guess I should tell you the truth and tell you that in my opinion, it is a lot better than the first one. The fact this movie has a lot more character arcs just makes this movie a whole lot better. You have people from different classes in life. You have the mother and daughter that can't really afford the protection that is necessary to survive this night. You have the young couple that were on their way out of town but their car broke down. And the badass looking guy that's on the streets for some unknown reasons that we're not really quite sure about. And you actually end up caring for these characters by the end of this film. Another thing that's great about the Purge Anarchy is that it brings the premise of the Purge to the next level. It turns into a night of survival while you're on the streets, which again is what we thought the first Purge was going to be. Honestly, this movie is what should have been the first. There's more action, there's more suspense, there's just more of everything that us fans want. The fact that this movie does focus on the premise of the Purge just a little bit more makes it a better film. You get to see what's going on in the world of this one night, and you get to watch what these people have to do in order to survive while they're on the streets. Now, it wouldn't be a horror movie if there weren't some dumb decisions that were being made, right? So yeah, here and there we do have our characters making some not so smart decisions. But it's a horror movie. I mean, I expect people to make dumb decisions in these types of movies. Another great thing that I want to say about this movie is that you actually feel like murder is legal. I mean, in the first movie, it was just a group of people that were trying to break into someone's house, which when you really think about it, can happen anytime, anywhere, whether murder is legal or not. It didn't give me the feeling of, oh shit, I can't call the cops because what these people are actually doing is legal and they're actually trying to kill me, which is legal, so the cops are not going to help me. Whereas this movie gave me that feeling. The stakes were just so much higher, and there were a lot more things going on in this world of the Purge, and it was like all over the place. And I just think that this movie portrayed the premise of the Purge a lot better than the first. Now, aside from the characters making some not so smart decisions, I couldn't really find anything else that was necessarily wrong with the movie. So my rating for The Purge Anarchy is going to be 4 out of 5. And I know that some of you guys might disagree with me or agree with me, but like I said in my other review, I can see why people didn't like it, I can also see why people did like it, and I'm just one of those people that really enjoyed this movie. So that's my review for The Purge Anarchy. So if you guys enjoyed this review, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and comment down in the comment section about what you guys thought about the movie, and if you haven't already, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my upcoming videos.